How's everybody doing this week? It's a pretty exciting day. As you can see by the wheels in the car, it's time to get the turbo car rolling. So I'm heading to the shop now to start the car and do some tires and wheel swaps and get the car out of the shop and hopefully get it towed to the fabricator today. That all depends on AAA and how long it takes me to get it running and do the tires and all that, but that's the goal for today. And I'd like to point something out too. I've got one wheel and tire in the back, I've got one in the passenger seat, and then back there I've got two new tires. And this is what I've always hated about convertibles. There's no room in here. So on top of it being loud and tons of road noise and wind noise and just, I mean, it's a comfortable ride, but as far as noise, it's very loud. And then on top of it being a loud ride, there's just no room for activities in here at all. That's what I love about the sedan. I can stack 6 wheels and tires on my back seat. Right? So that kind of helps out a lot for drifting because I drive my car to the track. So unless somebody comes in another vehicle or, follows me in a truck or whatever, I don't really have a great way to get any spare parts and tools to the track. So it really benefits me having a 4-door, being able to put stuff in the back seat. Because I started drifting with the coupe. It was alright. I didn't really mind it that much, but once you put a fixed back bucket seat in the car, you kind of lose access to the back seats. You get a little bit of a pathway in the middle here, but you really can't fit anything into the back seats as far as tires. And these cars don't really have a very large trunk either, so you're sort of limited with what you can bring with you to the track. So that's what I hate about this convertible. It's a great car, but for what I do, it just doesn't make sense. On top of not being able to fit a lot of stuff in here, I also worry that I'm going to damage the interior or get the interior dirty because it is the lightest color of gray. And with working on cars and picking up car parts and doing all of this, like these dirty activities, the last thing that I want to do is get in this car. And it always seems like at the end of the day, I'm getting into the car and then I look at my hands and I'm like, wow, I just tucked my hand in my door handle with that, or I'm touching my steering wheel with that. So I'll probably be getting rid of this car sooner rather than later, even though I do enjoy the hell out of it. It's got 262,000 miles on it, and it never skips a beat. It never leaves me anywhere. It's always been good. So part of me wants to keep it forever and drive it until it doesn't drive anymore, but the other part of me feels that if I do that, it's not going to last very much longer. And I think that I should pass on the convertible to somebody else who is going to enjoy the convertible more. Because I do enjoy it, but I only really enjoy it like, I don't know, a week or two out of the year when it's really nice out and I can put the top down. But besides that, it's more of an inconvenience
so everything's all together. It's time to start her up. I got new tires on it, so we're ready to drive it out of the shop. Though, just got to finish the exhaust and I can drive it.
All right, so it is just before 10 o'clock, so that means it took about 4 hours for AAA to get a truck to my shop and to get my car on it. But it's all loaded up, it's ready to go back home, and I'm headed to get some gas now. Gonna grab some gas, then make the trip back up into Massachusetts. And then I guess I'll just wait for the truck to get there so I can take delivery of my car.
You know, as much as I don't like this car, it's such a good car. For it being just a stock 99 BMW, it gets so much positive attention. It's pretty crazy. So after 5 hours of waiting, well, 4 hours of waiting and 1 hour of travel time, my car's back at home. I'm gonna get it to the fabricator's tomorrow because he's only like 2 minutes away from my house. I'm just gonna drive it there with no hood on and with the hood dump, and we'll pick it up when we get there, or when I'm going there, because it might be an interesting ride. You never know. All right, so we finished work for the day, and now it is time to go get an exhaust for this thing. Make sure we're in neutral. Yeah, I can't wait until it has a full exhaust again. We're doing it. It's obnoxious. I really wish I didn't have to do it, but sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. It's only it's like less than 2 miles away, so no speeding, no accelerating. My car is just a little loud, that's all. Sketchiest part is the building directly behind me at the end of this road is the police station. That's the sketchiest part. I got, I'd say maybe a minute left. I
gotta cross over Main Street for the second and final time. I'm gonna be on Main Street for probably less than 30 seconds. Let's see how it goes. I'll tell you what, people seem to love it. I keep getting head nods, yeah. Obviously, the police aren't gonna love it if they see it. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Currently on Main Street, turning off of Main Street. I mean, it doesn't sound terrible, it's just loud. So we've got the V-band flange cut off of the downpipe and the downpipe back in place. We just have to fill this gap from the downpipe to the turbo. Add the V-band back on, do all that, blah, blah, blah. We'll be done. I can drive home with a quiet exhaust, and I will be ready to go drifting. I'm so excited. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I definitely scratched the lens on my GoPro already. This is why I can't have nice things. I just didn't even think that I just recorded a clip and I put the camera in my pocket, and now I went under the car to help. So yeah, obviously the camera came out of my pocket and was on the ground, and I must have rolled over it. And I don't know if you can see it, but there's definitely a couple good scratches in there. But this is where we're at. Sean is in the shop tacking two pieces together. There was just too much stuff moving around, so he's got a piece that goes to here and then a piece that goes to there. So he's just tacking those pieces together and making sure the rotation is right before taking the downpipe out and the V-band off and putting it all together.
So it's not us, that's one thing we know.
We know.
I can say that with very high degree of confidence, in part because of the positions I held in the department, and I know the process.
Mellon says he grew concerned nothing.
So the new downpipe is, well, not new downpipe, but the updated downpipe is all set. Unfortunately, he ran out of argon for his welder, so I'm gonna come back tomorrow and this will be all finished up. That one's done. He just has to finish at the V-band and this joint here. But she's basically ready to go. I'm excited to drive this thing. So it's been a while since we did this. Let's see how it goes. I like to help it just because. Would you look at that? First time with the top down this summer. It's always so weird driving behind your own car. but it's nice driving the turbo car with a quiet exhaust. So that's going to be it for this one. The exhaust is all done. The hood is back on the car. I just have to take it to the shop today so I can put the lip on the non-M bumper, trim the wastegate, because the wastegate sits kind of low. I want to get it kind of up higher to probably sit level with the intercooler, but we'll see. Yeah. She's ready to drift though. I hope you all have a happy Easter, and I'll see you guys in the next one.